Larry Billings brought joy to many Arkansans over the years, but the story of the man who owned the Conway roller rink also comes with grief.
This fall marks 11 years since he was murdered. Police are still searching for his killer.
THV 11 Sarah Horbakowitz investigates what happened and where the case stands now.
The Conway roller rink, once filled with laughter and speeding skates, served as a central hub for decades, until one morning in 2012 when the rink's owner and beloved member of the community, Larry Billings, was murdered.
I didn't realize how much of an impact he had on the community until he was gone.
11 years later, his son Michael still wants answers.
Shock. Yeah, I think there's always going to be anger, like not knowing fully what happened.
On October 29, 2012, Larry Billings was killed in his home, a single shot to the back of his head.
I've read this case over and over several times.
Detective Jim Howington now leads the investigation.
Mr. Billings was lying in bed and was murdered. Timing was planned that they wanted him dead.
Police say Larry wasn't found until later that afternoon when his 14-year-old son got home from school.
Went inside the house and tried to wake him up and found blood.
According to Detective Howington, Larry's wife and stepmom to his kids, Lavena, told police she left the home that morning to run errands. THV 11 spoke with her about that day back in 2013.
I was driving home and he called me on the phone and I knew something was wrong.
But police say this didn't look like a random robbery and there were no signs of forced entry to the home.
He had no enemies as far as anyone that I talked to knew.
So why would someone kill Larry, a man loved by so many? Detective Howington focused in on a motive, including one with a $1.3 million payout.
Mr. Billings had plans to sell the skating rink.
Money hadn't yet changed hands, but a buyer was set. Still, not everyone was happy.
The family was about to be separated, and that the money was not going to be part of their life, and it, like I said, it upset some folks.
According to court documents, the marriage was in trouble, and since the rink was bought before the couple said I do, Laveda wouldn't get any money from the sale. But Larry did have $500,000 in life insurance policies.
Another of the Billings son filed lawsuit against his stepmother and to stop the payment of insurance.
The judge eventually ruled there was an issue with legal jurisdiction, so Lavena got $500,000. Larry's kids walked out empty-handed. In that lawsuit, Michael's brother alleged Lavena planned, prepared, and had caused Larry's death.
There was some statements made from some of the witnesses that times and efforts and errands that was run did not match.
Other documents in the lawsuit allege Lavena forged Larry's signature on a check the day before he died and transferred more than $30,000 into her own account the day he was killed.
There was monies withdrawn from the bank account that was too sudden.
In court documents, Lavena denied allegations that she had a motive to kill her husband. Also in that case, 2 Faulkner County Sheriff's Office reports. One details the crime scene. Another documents a call to detectives 6 months later. It was Lavena's son from a previous relationship. He said Lavena paid someone to kill Larry.
He had made some statements about the murder, and he came up missing, returned back to Little Rock. It was shortly after that that he came up dead.
Detective Howington says her son's death was ruled over intoxication. During all of this, the roller rink, once filled with joy, slowly fell apart.
All the witnesses to all of this have either left and or have died.
Legal battles over the estate were never resolved. The rink was torn down, and Larry's children left to grieve the man they loved.
I can hear his laugh. It's an infectious laugh, and I miss that.
Now, Detective Howington hopes someone comes forward so he can finally get answers.
Coming down to proving it and getting enough information from someone that can say, I know this person did this.
I tried to call Levada but never heard back. Larry Billings' family is offering a $15,000 reward to anyone with information that leads to the conviction and arrest of anyone responsible. If you do have information, you're asked to call the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office.